I want to thank first of all to all my team and the entire people here making this possible for us as a team together. Any one of you will find its own place, if not in our courses, rather in bringing their imagination to life by just prompting in Biela. Because as I said, now everyone and everybody, from kids to elders, from those who have the skills to those who they don't have the skills, are able to develop software. If you're not stepping now, you're not stepping into the future, and you are going to be grounded in the past. I want to thank first of all to all my team and the entire people here making this possible for us as a team together. Any one of you will find its own place, if not in our courses, rather in bringing their imagination to life by just prompting in Biela. Because as I said, now everyone and everybody, from kids to elders, from those who have the skills to those who they don't have the skills, are able to develop software. If you're not stepping now, you're not stepping into the future, and you are going to be grounded in the past.
Welcome. Hey, Theo. How's it going?
It's going pretty good, Sarah. What about you?
Good, good. Me too. I had a nice weekend. We went out to the lake.
Awesome.
I know. Very different from being in front of the screen, but I'm excited about what we're going to build
So-
today.
Some fresh air is
Yes, exactly. Some
really
fresh
needed.
air. Air where plants can grow. Mm.
Mm. What a connection, huh?
What a connection. Oh my goodness. It's so good to be here today. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching live with us. Tell your
Yeah.
friends, tell your fellow affiliates to come take a peek at what we're building today. I'm actually really excited about today's call. We are going
So
to
am I.
right? I know you told me I actually like it when we do our pre-calls and you're like, I'm excited. I'm like, that's
I'm
awesome.
really excited to show everyone what we built today.
Right? Well, so and here's the thing. This is really cool, guys. So normally we focus on building live in that exact moment, like an actual site or an actual application, because it is very powerful and we love to demonstrate how fast Biela can build. Um, and that is still the case. And that is still a foundation of what it is we're building on. But today, we're actually going to take an application that Theo built yesterday. So, very similar process. He had a simple prompt. He's going to walk us through what that prompt was. But today, we're not going to focus on that exact moment of watching Biela build. But instead, we're going to add features onto this application to make it more interactive. We can send data, we can receive data. Really, really cool. And this is going to have a lot of use cases. But today, what we're going to talk about is a plant care app, right? And we're going to show you how to connect elements to this application that will
Love it.
definitely work for plant care, but also for so many other things. So before we get into that, we're actually going to walk you through the template library so you can start to even think about other things that you may, a starting place that you may want to start and then add things on. So tell us a little bit about the plant app and then let's jump into some templates.
So, what I built for you guys is a plant. It's called Plant Pal. So, what this? It's a mobile app, and I
Okay.
specifically designed it for my phone, which I have an Android, but of course you can use an iOS or an Android, doesn't matter. So what this app does, it's actually pretty useful for me. I get to scan or take a picture of a plant or a flower that I have in my house or outside,
Okay.
and it's gonna be connected to an AI, which will identify the plant or flower that I'm trying to, scan,
Yeah.
and it's gonna give me information about how often I should water it, whether I should give it, more care or sunlight, or where should I place it, what kind of temperatures it's
Cool.
supposed to live at, and more information is we're gonna add more information during this live stream. But so far, I tried it and it works great. I mean, I even got a surprise for you guys. I'm not gonna tell you guys what I have next to me.
Awesome. Well,
I'm gonna keep it.
I can only guess. Kyle asked, is it a web app or a pure phone app or mobile application?
It's a mobile application. I mean, if you have a webcam on your laptop, sure, maybe
Okay.
you can probably make it a desktop app, like a desktop
Yeah, version.
website. Yeah,
But I
but
guess
I
it
think,
makes sense because you're walking around and you're
of
like
course,
taking a picture. So it's more
yeah,
applicable if it's a phone app. Makes sense.
yeah, and
Or you're
especially
out
with
in
the light.
you're at the plant supply store and
Yeah,
you need to know, like, can I make this commitment, like, do I have enough lighting in my house for this to survive? So this makes sense.
exactly. I mean, sometimes they do have labels on the plants, but most of the time, honestly, they either get lost
Yeah. Oh yeah.
or they're not exact to that plant. I mean,
Yeah, no, that's so true. You kind of take a peek at it while you're in the store, and then who knows what happens to that afterwards. And then everything else is an experiment. And then, yeah,
yeah,
totally.
and
Now, okay, wait, while you're talking about this, I'm thinking this is very similar in a sense to like when we made the fitness app, right? I can take a picture of my plate. right? I can take a picture of my plate and be like, hey, how many calories, how many protein? Is it going to be exact? Probably have to give more specific information. I'm guessing like this is, a cup of rice or whatever, but same concept. Like it can give me this.
Yeah.
I thought about this one too. Hold on. If I took a picture of like an outfit or a shirt, I'm at the store, I could ask it like, where can I find something like this? Right?
That's another great idea. Maybe we can build that.
Right?
Maybe we can build that. Yeah. It
Because
can.
essentially it's going to search the web and tell
Yeah.
me, oh, this style, because it's gonna, yeah, you could find it at this website. Well, I love that. You
The AI
guys, do you hear
is able
that?
the AI is able to search the web now, so
Yeah.
we can definitely implement something that could find you some deals. That's
Yes.
all that the AI is good at, right? Like
Yeah.
helping you out.
Yeah,
So
it's helping you. Yeah. That's so cool. Okay, so here's another really exciting announcement before we get to templates, because we're going to take a quick segue and we're going to look at our template library, because there may be a starting point that you want to start with. And it's already, let's say, really close to your business idea, or you like the design of it, you think it's beautiful. And then the type of features that we're going to show you today will be applicable in so many use cases as you sort of brainstorm around that. But if you have an idea or you're wondering, could it be used this way or that way, drop it in the chat. We'd love to answer questions. The second thing is, if you are a registered affiliate, you are going to get this application delivered to your email by tomorrow. So exciting. These are normally going to be applications that you can, or templates that you can pay for. But if you're joining us on this call and you're a registered affiliate, you are going to be getting a copy of this application. And moving forward, we're excited to do more of this. We're going to even have some customization time where you can take the app and make it just like, and get help from the devs and make it just exactly what you want.
I just want to interrupt for a second. For the people in the chat, what is a registered affiliate?
Oh, that is such a good question. I'm so glad you asked. So when you sign up for Biela and you've got a free account, or free or paid, whatever, and you're in there and you're making your stuff, there is a button that says become an affiliate. Now, it doesn't cost any money to become an affiliate, but once you do click that button, then you're going to create a short profile. Now, once you create a short profile, you're going to see a whole host of new things made available to you, training resources, a book that you can download from our founder, as well as access to calls that we have specifically for our affiliate community, where we share a bit of the vision of building a community of builders. So our founder did not want to do a go-to-market strategy where he just poured millions and millions of dollars into advertising, but rather wanted to create a community of builders around the world who are building real live solutions for the communities that they're in. And we have weekly calls where we build together, we answer questions, you can share your project, we help you with those projects. Sometimes you'll see people come on live. Those are our affiliates who said, hey, I have a project, I would like help with this. So if you do that, you get a link. And with that link, you can send that link to your friends or family. And then when they sign up to be a part of Biela, you get paid an affiliate commission. Very similar to kind of like your TikTok shop affiliate or IG affiliate sales. So as you share Biela and the power of Biela, then you get paid a recurring commission. It's a great way to expand. Honestly, amazing technology, but then also to make additional money.
Yep. Should we move on to the templates, or
okay?
Should we?
Yeah, let's do that. I'm really fast. I've got a couple questions here. Can this AI do Facebook automatic posts on all social media? That's a great question. So I think I would frame it from this perspective. Can Biela build a website dashboard or an application that would automate posting to all of social media? Because again, Biela is a tool that builds digital applications. So when you think about AI, and as we're all learning about AI, you'll see different sites that advertise different things, like we help you create videos or we help you create ads, and it's all with an AI powered engine. Biela is a tool that helps you create anything you can imagine. So the short answer is absolutely. What that would look like
We
for
actually
you.
built this like a few live streams back, right? It was like a mobile application where we could, we actually showcased it, where you could schedule posts for different social medias. We didn't finish it. We didn't have time to finish it completely, but
Yeah. But it
we
may
did build it.
it may pop back up again because we are
Yeah.
bringing to life all of the things that we made in our Thursday call. So to answer your question, yes, Biela can build an application, mobile application or web application, that would allow you to schedule all of your content and push it onto your social media platforms. That is
But
absolutely possible.
I do want to say this to you. You should probably ask Biela in the plan mode before you begin, just so you get like a plan, basically, for how
Yeah.
to do this in steps, because it might be a little bit complicated, and you definitely want to be walked step by step by Biela
Yeah.
on how to do it.
I would echo that. And I would also say, BTC Mansa, if you're not already a part of our affiliate community, join our affiliate community, come to one of our affiliate calls, because we can walk you through a bit more of like the step-by-step process. You know, Biela can build anything that you can imagine, but the steps to create it may be, you'll need to plan that out, especially with something like a scheduler, because it's going to pull in a number of elements, right? You're going to have credential logins with your different social media platforms, some element that sort of pushes, or an ability to like upload your content, right? So your videos that you created or your posts that you created, and then the ability to actually push those out. So those are different, I would say, like API connections. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but there are different connections that you would need to build in terms of the infrastructure. And Biela can absolutely walk you through that. But the process to do so, I would want you to get a little bit more guidance on before you started doing that, because it may be, you might be biting off more than you can chew, or maybe you know how to do everything. I don't want to make any assumptions.
We won't judge. Yeah.
Can Biela create a dApp that connects to wallets like MetaMask for payment options, and also create an affiliate-based commission structure? I don't know what a dApp is. Do you
It's
know?
a D app.
Oh,
It's some blockchain type of application website.
okay.
I'm not sure if we should talk about this. I don't know, Sarah.
Okay. This to me feels like a really great question for Danny. He is
Yeah.
he's actually specialist in blockchain, and I believe we actually have a really amazing announcement in our founders call on June 5th. So
That's why.
again, if you are an affiliate, you will have an invite to this. Our founders call happens once a month. It's when Alex and the development team get together and share with you new features that are being rolled out with Biela. And we have a very big blockchain announcement. So I will put a ... on that, because Daniel, who was actually on the call with me last week, is our in-house blockchain specialist. And so he would be the greatest person to answer this question. I can confidently say, speaking for Daniel, that the answer is yes, because if you think it, Biela can build it. Again, the sequential steps in order to build that may require your planning and your understanding of what the infrastructure required would be, so that you can successfully navigate through building a project like that. But in short, I would say yes. It is a more complex build. Can it build an affiliate-based commission structure? Absolutely. We have one built on Biela by Biela currently, and that's what you would see if you were an affiliate.
Let's go showcase the people the template real quick, and then jump into the.
Okay, we're gonna jump into templates, and I'll probably answer some of your questions in the chat as well.
Yeah. So this is.
Go ahead.
So this is the template library. You can access this by going to the Biela.dev website and then clicking on the browse templates. And here we basically have templates for sale. They are pre-made websites or applications. Today's application will be actually the first one that we'll be publishing on the templates library. And from here, you can basically preview or use this template. So you can purchase this template and then build it from there. So it's a let's preview this.
Yeah,
real quick.
let's preview this one.
Yeah.
So today, you guys, just for people who joined a bit late, today we are going to, rather than build live, which we do every week, we are going to actually feature a product that Theo built yesterday, and we're going to add elements to it. So guys in the chat who are asking questions, this is actually going to be really good for you because you're going to see how we integrate other tools into the products that you build with Biela. And I think it's going to connect some dots for you and you're really going to like it. The reason we're showing you templates is because, your screen's not sharing, Theo. Oh. The reason we're showing you templates is because you can take a template and add to it some of the elements that we're going to show you today.
So I really don't want to undersell the appearance of these templates. So these are handpicked by our editors, and they're really professional templates. I mean, if you guys can see, they all have very smooth animations. Even my cursor is changed. It's very smooth.
Yeah, it's very smooth. Even on the delay that live gives often.
Yeah. I mean, if I had a MacBook, this would probably look much better, but just showing you guys, these are very high quality templates, and you can preview these websites yourselves by clicking on the preview link, right? Preview button here on the templates page, and you can play around. Let's see another one. We're opening this one, so
this is one of Alfie's favorites. He always features this.
This is awesome, right?
If you've got a shoe collection and you want to demonstrate your shoe collection in an amazing way, just take a look at this. This is next level. This would be like incredible sneaker game. I'm not a sneakerhead, but
yeah, this is amazing. And these templates are for sale. So if you guys have a business, for example, let's take this sneaker website. If you had a sneaker business do
the Mason one, the one in the top center. I love that one. This one, yes.
This one. Okay, let's do this one.
The animations on this are nuts. It's so beautiful. Look at this.
Oh, I remember this
one.
So
this is a cooking one. Somebody they have a restaurant, right? A local restaurant. I mean, it's just, where else have you ever seen an animation like this? I personally have not. Never. I think it's phenomenal.
This is such a premium look.
It's such a premium look. These templates are available. They're so easy to customize. So if you had a website, if you were helping someone put together a website, it's a phenomenal place to start. The ability to host with Biela is literally, you can make the edits to a site like this and deploy it in, 1 hour, easy. So if you're working with clients and you want to mock something up and show them, their name in lights, quote unquote, it's so easy to do with Biela. Highly suggest you check out our template library. And then as we get into the details for today, you'll see additional things that you can do to make it even more amazing.
And specific to your company.
Imagine
if you had this website, if you customized it using Biela after purchasing it from the templates, and then you uploaded some QR codes on outside maybe or somewhere, and people went onto your website and saw these kinds of animations or this presentation. They would be shocked, honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
I've never seen a restaurant's website look this good.
I agree. And I've been to some pretty nice restaurants, and I agree. And it's usually like, oh, okay. You're checking it out to see if you're making your decision. Should we go here or here? Like I would honestly probably go to this restaurant just because I'm like, wow, this is like so intentional. It's beautiful. And that's one of the things I love about Biela is Biela's websites truly have the wow factor. So, Kyle said it's so beautiful. Really quick, I'll jump into this as you bring it up. What if you want to use this restaurant template, but for a lower scale bar and grill? Because absolutely, yeah, you can customize it 100%. That's when you'll switch out your hero image, but you keep the same animation effect. Absolutely, because the animation that you're seeing is actually attached to the movement through
To the mouse,
through, through the mouse. So 100% you can just change out
You can just change the text, change the background image. They're very easy to do. So
yeah,
we also have a tool for that as well. So very, very
very
quick
cool.
and easy.
Joby says, so Biela affiliate plan was created by Biela. Absolutely, it was. There was one other. I will wait until the 5th. Thank you. It's my birthday on June 5th. Happy early birthday. Make sure you're an affiliate and come to the call on June 5th and tell them it's your birthday. I bet you they'll give you something special. I'm just saying. I'll see what I can do. Drop a word. But yeah, wait until June 5th. You will have an opportunity to hear from Daniel, and he will definitely answer all the questions. He's also a really good teacher, and he likes to answer questions. So if you bring your questions there, he'll definitely do that for you.
So should we move on to the main deal of this live stream?
Let's do it.
Okay. So this is the application that I made.
Sorry, really fast. Congratulations, Kyle. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. He has a client meeting next week and he's already made the web app. Amazing. Okay.
Amazing. Yeah, so
okay, this is Plant Pal.
Yeah, this is Plant Pal. And let's make a quick account. So I didn't tell you guys, but I'm planning to connect Supabase to this and show you guys how easy it is to give a prompt.
Do you want to show us the prompt that you started with, or just read it for us?
Sure. Let's go ahead. So this is the prompt. I'm actually going to put it up on my second screen and read it from there. So I want a modern app built specifically for Android that allows me to take pictures of my plants around the house and adds them to a database in the app, and also gives me AI-generated accurate advice for the type of plant it is, the watering period, the amount of sunlight it should receive, where to place it, and so on. I will connect Supabase in the next prompt, and you need to add a login/registration flow too. I want 5 tabs at the bottom, with the middle tab being the photo taker, and it should be highlighted, and the rest are up to you. I also want reminders automatically be set once the user adds the plant to their profile/database once the user scans the plant and the AI accurately recognizes what it is. The reminders should be for watering the plant, and they should fire up every amount of days the AI says the plant needs to be watered. 4. I forgot to add the 4. Please make it modern and aesthetically pleasing, and more importantly, please make it look green and eco-friendly.
Nice.
Make sure you use icons and no emojis. I really hate when the AI puts emojis. No emojis, please, and ensure the accuracy of the AI responses with a system prompt that goes sort of like this. You are a gardening expert with 30 years of experience and have a master's degree in plant biology, etc. So
nice. So I love you have information going in and you have information flowing out, right? I'll upload images, photos, you create and then send it back to me. I love that. Did you write that entirely by yourself, or did you write that with chat? You did.
This came up to me like instantly as I was typing it. So
nice.
I didn't use any ChatGPT or anything like that. I just thought about this app because I do like plants, and I do interact with plants quite a lot, and because of that, I just
you kind of knew like what to, because because it's your interest. This is so good, you guys. This is exactly why I actually love this. Did you come up with this idea, or was this from the team?
I came up with this.
Oh, good. See, this is again perfect use case. It's something around the house. It helps make efficient, and then honestly, watch, Theo, you should probably publish this and sell it, because you're a plant lover and it like mattered to you. Other people are going to go, yes, that's a great idea.
I mean, I've tried other applications in the past that do say that they accurately describe plants or accurately identify plants, but I didn't really have much luck with them, honestly. They weren't that great. I did have a tree in front of my house once, and I tried taking a picture with one of those apps, and it really let me down because it wasn't the one you know,
It wasn't the right tree.
it wasn't the correct one. And I never really found out what kind of plant or what kind of tree it was. So yeah, it was such a beautiful tree anyway. But yeah. So this is
Okay.
basically, if I had this at that time,
Then the tree would be alive. I'm just
Yeah.
joking. Yeah.
I would have found out.
That's awesome.
So
Okay.
that's the prompt, and I did give another one, but that's just 2 prompts. So
Okay.
actually, oh, it
And
doesn't show
I probably, so I like plants actually, but I wouldn't have even known to say all of the things that you said. Personally, you guys, for me, would have started probably with chat, and I would said, I'm pretty new to plants. I like plants. I probably would go more vegetables, like in-house vegetable garden type of a thing. But I would have used chat a little bit to say, help me create a prompt for Biela because this is what I want to accomplish. So whether or not it comes directly from your mind because this is something you're passionate about, or and you've like even know a lot about it already, or if you just have a general idea, then that's how I would approach it in either event.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is the basic format of the app. It's pretty simple in my opinion, but it does get the job done. And I did test it out in this format. But the next logical step. So let me walk you guys through how this application works.
Start us with the home screen. I just want to make sure I'm seeing everything.
Yeah. So this is the home screen. It does say, hello, Theodore, or your name in this case. Let's nurture your garden. So I really like that.
Yeah.
It gives you a basic information about how many plants you added, how many need water, how many are thriving. I'm not sure how it's calculating that, but we'll find out.
Maybe
you got a button for identifying a new plant, which takes you to this middle.
The camera button.
Yeah, the camera button. Then you go to garden, and this is your collection, your database. This is why we're gonna implement Supabase into this.
Supabase connection, perfect.
Yep. We got the camera, and I need to grant camera access.
Okay, that's good. So question, did you have to do anything special to grant camera access?
Nope.
Just this, amazing.
You mean like implementing this camera access, or?
Yeah, so you put in the prompt and then it gave this result, and now you just have to press the button to get camera access?
Yeah, so because it's Android, I'm not sure how it works on iOS. I believe you also need to grant camera access. It's just a privacy feature that Android has. You just have to press this button, and then it prompts you with a I'll show you guys in a second if you let me. So yeah, it just prompts you with a window, and you have to click agree, and then it just opens up the camera on your phone.
Amazing.
It's that easy. And you also have a flash around here in the corner, and you can also upload images that you already took. So let's say you were walking outside, you didn't have, or actually you did have your phone, but you didn't have internet access maybe. You took a picture of a plant, you stored it in your gallery, and you can just upload it directly from there. But I'll show you guys how that works.
Nice.
We also have reminders, notifications basically. Currently none. They'll appear here once, so the AI will tell you that let's say it has like 4 days left until watering until you need to water your plants again. In 4 days, once those 4 days are gone, you'll get a notification to water your plants.
Nice.
So it won't spam you with notifications, but it will remind you basically. And here are the settings. Your account. This will be wired to Supabase's account creation database, whatever. And here we have the Open Router API key because I specified Open Router, but you can add a Claude or like an OpenAI or ChatGPT, Claude, whatever key that you might have.
If you mentioned Open Router, I maybe wouldn't know to say Open Router. I would just say I'm using ChatGPT as my AI solution, and then, right? Is that just accurate? I'm just giving.
That's possible. That's possible. That's very easy, actually. It's much easier. Probably, in my opinion, I think it's much easier for the AI to know what to add instead of this, because you see, it gives me AI model, like an AI model picker.
All the different ones.
Because I told it.
Select.
Yeah, because Open Router has multiple, like Yeah.
So mine would be more tailored. I would say I'm using ChatGPT, so then it would ask specifically for those credentials. Okay,
Exactly.
amazing.
Yeah. And you wouldn't
you
have
have
to
more
build all of
options.
this stuff too. So that's about it.
Super easy, super simple.
And I think we should start by integrating Supabase into this because it's very easy. So,
Okay, let's do it.
all right.
So integrating Supabase, you guys, is something you'll do for so many applications, so many websites. This is one of the reasons why I wanted for Theo to demonstrate this, because there are a few steps. Once you do it once or twice, it becomes very intuitive, but I think it's super beneficial to just watch how it's done.
So let's begin. So you can either go to the code section, to the code tab here, and then click on Connect Database.
Okay.
And you can create a new one. Or you can go into the settings, which I find much easier. And you can connect your Supabase account, obviously, in the first place. It's very easy. You just gotta log into your, it'll open a new window where you have to log in or sign in, or no, sign up, to your Supabase. And from there, you'll be taken back to Biela, where you can have these options. So use existing Supabase.
Quick question. So let's just say I've used Supabase in the past and I already do have an account, or I guess this is kind of a two-part question. Every time I am connecting a project to my Supabase, am I creating a new Supabase dashboard, or am I using existing Supabase dashboard? Which one?
Dashboard, do you mean database or account?
Sorry, database. That's what I meant.
Database. Okay, so this depends on the project you're building. So in most cases, you'll need a new Supabase database, but like in most cases, like 99% of cases. But if you have a project that you duplicated and let's say you didn't work on the other project, or for some reason you duplicated it, you will want to use this option, use existing Supabase database. Usually I don't use this option unless I duplicate a project. In most cases, in this case, we're gonna create a new Supabase database because I need to create a new one because it's a new project.
It's a new product. So let's think about the simplest application. I don't want to think about the if ands, but in an instance where I'm creating a new application or a new website and I'm going to connect my Supabase for the first time, then I would be creating a new
That's correct.
database. So we have in the chat a question. Love this. What is Supabase? So in short, Supabase is an online database that will give you a free account, and it allows you to structure the back end to capture the data and information that you're collecting on the front end. And so it is sort of like the flip side of the coin when you're creating a website or an application that you're collecting some information. That could be form submission, like submit a form if you want to connect with me. It could be photos that we're uploading for the plant, right?
Yep.
It could be a whole host of things. So if on your front end, you're collecting any information, on the back end, you need a database to store that information. Yep. And so that's what Supabase is. So if you're considering, you are a vibe coder now, and so in your tech stack, you need to have an online database, and we use Supabase. We're not paid to use them or to talk about them, but it is a great option for a free online database. Now, this is the one thing I'll say also.
It's a very good option, actually.
It is a very good option. Supabase, let's consider it, it's Sarah's Supabase. Sarah's Supabase. When Biela asks you if you want to create a new database, in a way, it's like I'm creating a new database inside of my Supabase. So I'm going to have a database for my plant app. I'm going to have a database for my health app. I'm going to have a database for my grocery shopping app, because each one of them, we want to compartmentalize that data, but it's being held in one large database that's called Sarah's database. So I hope that I hope that makes
It's
sense.
basically stored into your account with multiple different sections, and each are independent, right?
Yes.
So that's about it. But for a free account, the limit of active projects that you can add is just 2.
It's
If
2.
you buy a subscription, you'll be able to use multiple, have multiple active projects.
That's correct.
But that's not important. I mean, you can read that, guys. You can read it on the
It is
Supabase.
important. I'm telling you. Trust me.
It is?
Yes, yes, it makes sense. But anyways,
Okay.
so we're connecting Supabase, which is here's our front end. This is what it's gonna look like here. And then I actually want you to show the back end too, but anyways,
Sure.
we'll get there. Okay.
We'll do that right away. So the reason why it's good to actually create a new database, to let Biela create a new database for your application, because you guys might have the tendency to, when you're signing up for Supabase, you might have the tendency to create a new database right away because it kind of puts you in that flow.
Yeah.
You shouldn't really take that flow. You should let Biela do the database itself because it knows your application, has the context of all of it, all of the application, all the pages, everything. It knows what it needs to do. So you're better off letting Biela handle the Supabase or the database creation.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna I'm not sure what the perfect word for this is. Maybe like tailor it. Yeah, tailor is the perfect word. So it will tailor it specifically to your needs.
That's right. Yep, that's exactly right. Biela will look at the user flow and what information you're collecting, and will create the database to perfectly mirror what it is that you're building. So in that instance, it's very hands-off and easy to do. Once you connect it, Biela will create the database that matches the information that you're collecting.
So I just want to show you guys, I just want to tell you guys the surprise. I'm not going to spoil it per se, but I want to keep you guys engaged. So I do have a couple plants next to me that I really like. And there's a couple that have some issues that I know about. And I actually know their names, but I actually know the name of one plant. I don't know about the name of the other. I completely forgot it. But we're going to do a real life test and figure out if the AI is actually true, if the AI is actually accurate in identifying these plants and what their problems are and how often I need to water them. So I only know the information about one. The other one, no clue. Okay, and I'm gonna show it to you guys on stream after we're done connecting Supabase, and I actually want to do another prompt for this project. I want to do another prompt that basically gives me more information about the picture that I took of the plant. So I do have a couple issues with my plant, and I wanted to tell me what my issues are specifically, not because it currently only gives me common problems that might appear with that specific I think it's called genus, right? Is it called genus?
Oh, you just took me back to like high school. It's close.
I'm not sure, but okay. So all right. So we have Biela building here for our Supabase, and I'll show you guys how that looks like in a second.
Can you show us the Supabase as it's building that? Can you show us your Supabase account?
Okay, sure. We can do that right away. All right, let me pull up my Supabase and let me see where, because I have a couple projects here. I have a few.
I think it's okay, even if you're not showing us the exact same one, but just so that people can see what it looks like.
Okay.
See the user interface, sort of understand how to navigate through that.
All right, so this is my Biela dashboard, I would say.
Okay. And each one of these, so when it says create a new database, each one of these boxes, if you will, or tiles is a database.
Yeah, so each one of these is a database. Exactly. You're right. And oh, it's right here. So this is my plant pal.
Yeah, right there.
And if I click on this, each one of those tiles is actually separate. So like Sarah said, each one of these is completely separate. They don't interact with each other. And this is our plant pal that we're building currently. And let's click that off. And this is basically like an overview. So you have the database's location, like where it's actually at on the Supabase servers. I mean, this is pretty complex stuff. I don't know much about it myself. You have the table here where you can actually view your data. Currently, it's not completely built, I believe. I don't think Biela is done yet.
So this is, I'm very visual, guys, so I always like to see, then it kind of makes sense in the mental map in my mind. So I wanted for Theo to show you this. Now, I will tell you, from having built and connected Supabase, it's very rare that you need to actually interact inside of Supabase, but from time to time you do. And so
for example, this time, I need to, for the registrations, they actually automatically enable this confirm email. So when you sign up on your application or project, you need to confirm your email in the email provider, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to turn that off because I don't need it right now. But if you guys want to keep it, for sure. But we don't need it for now. So yeah, go ahead now, Sarah.
Yeah, no, so if, let's just say you were in the process of connecting your Supabase and you're looking at this dashboard here, and you've got Biela open in another tab, and let's say you didn't know what to do, or you kind of got confused. Here you would just take a screenshot. So I love this. This is a very great tool. You would take a screenshot and say, this is what I'm looking at. Put it into plan mode. You put Biela into plan mode. Take a screenshot and say, this is what I'm looking at. How close am I? And then while you're in plan mode, Biela will give you exact step by step. Oh, this is great. You're inside of your Supabase. I can see that you're inside of the project called Plant Pal. What you need to do is go along the side on the left-hand, menu and bop. And Biela will give you all of the instructions. So I like to point that out, because when you are maybe connecting these elements where you're just new to this platform, you haven't learned the platform, then Biela can actually be your guide through that in the plan mode. So very, very powerful way to make sure you get
your own personal I would say
tech
like
assistant, tech coach. Tech coach, yes, exactly.
Yep, your own personal developer, Biela. But yeah, so what I did was I went to authentication and I went to the sign-in providers, and I disabled the confirm email because we don't need that. So that's about it. I mean, you can see the tables here. You'll see the data inside of these. So
once we upload it,
they will get a row like this one, for example. These are columns, and they'll basically get a row each time we take a new screenshot of a plant.
Of a new plant.
And I believe Biela will ask me to. Biela will ask me to create a Supabase bucket as well for pictures. Yeah. So it did tell me in the chat here. Should I share the screen in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay. But I'll have to switch back to Supabase so I can show you guys.
Is Biela done making that connection yet? Still working?
Well, it's loading for now, but yes. So here in the chat, Biela said storage plant images bucket. That's basically what we need to make. Try it now. Register. Take a plant photo. Confirm. Save.
Oh, you're not sharing your screen, just in case.
Oh, I'm not sharing. Oh,
right,
my bad.
I just added you.
Okay. So here it says we need the plant-images bucket. So I need to add that in the Supabase. So I'll add that right away, real quick. so I don't bore you guys. Should I show this to people or?
Sure, why not? You're
Oh, actually, never mind. Biela did this for me. Okay, never mind then. We can just move along. So I think now comes a time where we let this application load for a second, and then I can show it to you guys. Yeah, perfect. All right, let's register. Let's do a quick registration. So
okay.
Theodore, and I'll use my, I'll use this and a simple email and password combination. Let's create account.
Okay.
Perfect. So I'm in. Let's switch to the tablet modes.
It's easier to see.
Awesome. And we have the account here. I'm gonna add my key real quick, just so we can have the AI connected.
Okay. And so adding your API key or your AI connection key is fairly simple. You'll just go to whatever AI tool you're using, ChatGPT or whatnot, and you can even ask, where do I find my API key? And it'll be in your settings. It's just going to be a series of numbers, a lot of numbers, and you're going to copy it and enter it in here. So essentially that just connects your subscription with the whatever AI you're using to this application so that it can pull whatever referenced information that you want it to.
So right now, what I'm doing is I'm scanning the QR code that's on my screen with my phone, and it's basically, I basically got it. Well, I got an error right now, but we can ignore that. It's from the notification, so we can ignore that real quick.
Okay.
I'm just gonna log in. Wait, I can show you guys my screen. So let me remove my background for a second. So this is the application.
Okay.
As you guys can see.
Yeah.
Here's my screen. Let me remove the blur as well. Okay. So here's my application, Plant Pal. Awesome. I'm just logging in right now using the email and password that I used.
You just created. Okay.
Okay. I put in the email and now the password. Imagine if I forgot it.
I've done that before. It's terrible.
And I'm in.
And you're
in the
in.
application. Same application, guys. You guys can see on the screen. It's now on my phone. And let me show you guys the plants that I have next to me. So I have this plant that I actually don't know. I don't know the name of this one. So this is pretty interesting. We're going to find out what this is.
Okay.
And I also have, this is called a zebra plant. It's some other name, but
it kind of looks like a succulent.
Yeah, it kind of looks like one. It does take water every like 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's a succulent. It's kind of in the...
We're going to test this out, guys.
Okay.
So I got my app here. We're going to click on the camera button, and then here comes the screen. I can click on grant access, and you guys can see.
Yep, grant access, yep.
And I can click allow. And basically, this is what it shows my face.
Access your camera. Amazing.
Yeah, it shows my face. You guys can see it has a flash there, I believe. A settings as well, which takes you to the settings of the app. It also has a rotate camera, so I can also
so you can identify yourself.
I could yeah, maybe I'm a plant as well.
They'd be like, it's a different species.
And I can also select from this button. I can open my gallery and select the image that I took offline.
Oh, nice. Okay, so if you just snapped a photo and it's in your camera or your photo reel, that's nice.
I'll take a picture of this plant that's right in front of me.
Okay.
So I have to hold the camera still for a second. Oh, apparently it didn't save my API key. Well, come on now. I think that's an issue we gotta fix from the Supabase, because I think it doesn't save the Supabase. I'm not sure why. It should save it per each user.
Okay.
But in the meantime, while I do that, I'll have it saved on my phone as well. So perfect, I got it saved. And now let's take the picture.
Okay.
And I have come on, let me open. Okay, I've got the camera, I got the plant right in front of me. and I'm snapping a picture. I gotta hold my camera still for a second. Okay, it says here, center the plant and tap to identify. Okay, let's go. Here it is, analyzing your plant. Let me show you. Let me show it to you guys closer a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes. Analyzing your plant. What does it say? Geranium.
Oh, it's
Now-
a geranium. We have geraniums at our my grandma's.
I wish I could show you guys better, but it's not really focusing on my camera.
Yeah.
But it does say geranium here, and it's 95% confidence. You guys can see the bar.
Yeah.
It says, wait, let me see if I can see it on the, oh, actually I can't right now. I can't. This is live. This is a live.
Yeah, this is a live deployed version.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show it to you guys once it gets saved to the Supabase.
Okay.
So it says here, watering every 7 days, sunlight, bright direct sunlight, 6+ hours daily. You guys can see.
Yeah.
You can-
Yep.
Okay. Placement, south or west facing window or 30 to 60 centimeters from bright window. Can be moved outdoors in temperatures above 10 Celsius. Temperatures, 18 to 24 degrees Celsius optimal. Optimal, minimum 10 degrees Celsius. So it's accurate within each prompt as well.
Yeah.
We got fertilizer, balanced liquid fertilizer, 10, 10, 10. I'm not sure what this is. Gives me a couple warnings as well. Common issues to watch: overwatering leading to root rot, aphids and whiteflies. I'm not sure what that is. Pet and child safety, mildly toxic to cats and dogs. And we can give it a nickname. Let's give it a nickname. I'll call it
Jerry the geranium.
The geranium. Okay, so now I can just click on add to my garden.
Oh, nice. Okay. So now that's one of the ones.
Oh, come on. Could not save. I got an issue. All right, let's
Okay,
see.
so we have a Supabase here.
We have a Supabase issue. Okay, we'll fix this right away.
Okay.
So I get an error called new row violates row level security policy. Also, the API key does not get saved per user. I want it to be persistent. All right, let's go ahead and fire this. Look better.
There we go. And so, okay, great. So we're doing a few fixes. So this is a normal part of the build, and I'm never discouraged when these moments happen, because when you're building with AI, this is a standard part of the process. You kind of sit down, you get your cup of your favorite whatever, water, coffee. We love coffee around here. Water's good. Hydrate yourself and your plants. But as you're building, you do go through the process of, okay, the connection. Oh, okay, maybe it works perfectly first time. You're like, score. Maybe something comes up like this. You sort of ask the questions, and this is a normal process. Part of the reason why we like to do builds together, so that you can see what it's like and feel comfortable in that process. I'm going to jump to a quick question really fast. I have with my, Kyle says, with my web app, I made an icon for team. How can I make each user login? For example, if there are 10 people. Oh, I think, so you created an application. Is this well, I guess it doesn't matter if it's a mobile app or web app. You create an application and you want for each user to log in. So you have like maybe a login page at some point. If it's on your mobile application, you have a login page. I think it's just as simple as saying, hey, Biela, I want multiple users to have access to this application. Can you create a login, right? I don't know. I'm not sure what type of data would be storing. What's your thought on that, Theo?
I think Kyle means, oh, he actually said something else. The team members to log in the app. Yes, my friend.
The team
Uh,
members to log in. So I think he wants each team member to have, what's the, if you don't mind, what type of information is being exchanged on the application?
I think he just wants a login page.
He just wants a
Uh,
login page.
if I if you remember from the beginning, I did specifically tell Biela to implement a login page, a registration here. I can read the prompt for you guys. I will connect Supabase in the next prompt, and you will need to add a login/registration flow too. So this is the prompt that I gave to
Login
Biela.
and registration. Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes it is actually knowledgeable enough to implement it right away, because it depends on the application you're kind of building. If you're giving it like a dashboard, like a private dashboard for like a company, or let's say you have like some backend, you tell it about some backend, it will implement that right away because it knows you will need it at some point. And it will also recommend Supabase. So yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you haven't test. Okay, I just need to test it. I haven't changed or tried it yet. So yeah, it looks like one of the things that we do find is Biela is very intuitive. So when you ask it to create something, often we find that the solutions that we didn't articulate we would need are already there. So when you do create your site or your app, kind of getting in there and like clicking around to see what has been built in response to your prompt is actually a great way to discover things. And then as you're doing that, you're able to think like, oh, is this how I want it to be? Oh, in fact, this is great. I want my drivers to be able to log in. Can we put the login on this page or that page or whatnot? So I would say, yeah, most likely if you described it as an application for drivers and you're managing these drivers, most likely it's built in already. But that conversation that you're having with Biela in context is going to kind of store that information. And I think it most likely it's there. If not, you would just say, I want to create a login for my drivers. So that way they have their information separate. Yeah.
It just depends on how you build the prompt at the beginning.
Yeah, definitely. One boss, 2 managers, 8 drivers, they all need access to login. You would say that to Biela. And
I think you're looking for roles, actually.
Your roles, yeah, exactly. Biela would ask you questions about roles because the boss is going to have the most information available, the managers less information, and then the drivers the lowest amount of information. And so you're probably going to go through a process, and maybe that I would potentially do that with chat to say, or you can do that in plan mode where you have the conversation. Okay, I've got one boss, 2 minutes, and then it's going to ask you questions. Okay, great. With your managers or with your drivers, what access do you want them to have? Should they be able to see, this page and that page? And then you're going to answer those questions and it'll build the database to match that.
Depends on the type of application you're building. So you just got to be specific with Biela in terms of what you want the drivers or the managers to see.
Amazing. Okay, so Biela added amazing things I didn't even think of. I'll show you, Sarah and Theo. We would love for you to show us. We'd love to have you. Maybe you can come on live and show us what you built.
Oh my God, look at all of this thinking. Biela did all of this thinking. That is crazy. Yep. While we were talking, I mean, this is a lot. This is a whole essay of thinking. And it executed some Supabase SQL and some migrations, also listed some buckets. So it has all the context from Supabase as well. Okay. In the meantime, I also did tell you guys that we have another plant, and after this prompt, I will actually let me build this prompt while Biela is coding, because you guys can actually do this. So if you have another idea and you don't want to lose it, you can actually just put it in the chat, start typing right away. So in the next prompt, I want to say like this. I want on the, I want after taking a picture of the plant for the AI to tell me more specific information about what I would need to do to the plant in order to care for it better. For example, if I had some loose leaves or yellowed, wilted, let's do wilted leaves, the AI should tell me to take care of those. I think that would be a great touch to this app.
Yeah, I like that.
And
I think about this from like my eating app or fitness app, right? When I'm going, if I have a goal to get this much protein, and you're looking at my diet, then make suggestions and menu, recipes that would help me get more protein. So this whole concept of like connect the AI, give it information, and then tell it what to coach you on, right? Or how to coach you given the information. So super powerful. There's so many ways, you guys, that this can be used.
Yep. All right, let me test it with the new changes. Let's see if it works now. I want to test it real quick. I need to find Expo Go. So the flow of this is basically really simple. You'll be able to scan a QR code to download the Expo Go app.
Okay.
And you'll be able to open it and then scan the QR code from that app, like I'm doing right now.
Okay, so you made the application. You didn't publish it into the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, but instead you took your phone, you scanned the QR code, which took you to an application called Expo Go, which allows you to utilize the app while it's in like testing mode, right?
Yep.
And then once you're using the app while in testing mode, you can interact with it just like Theo is doing. So let's say you're creating an application, a mobile application, it's something totally different, and you're not ready to publish it to the applications or publish it to the Google Store or to the App Store, but you want to use it, you want to send it to people to kind of test it out, you would do so with this QR code. So you would scan the QR code. Now, Theo, could I share that QR code like with friends and family? Say, hey, check out this app I'm building.
Yes, you can, but you got to keep the project running on your computer, because if it's in development mode, if you want to test it on your phone, you got to keep it open like we are currently doing.
So you have to have an open window, like where it's actually running.
Yep.
Because you're interacting with that, essentially with that website, right? That's really good to know. It's a bit different than if you're deploying a website. So if you're building a website with Biela and you deploy that website, there is a static version of that website living at a URL, and you can share that URL so people can, let's say, look at the website that you have in development. Whereas an application is a bit different because you're constantly sending and receiving information. And so if you want people to interact with that application while it's in sandbox mode, then you would need to keep this project open so that way they could interact with it while the project was open and running. Makes perfect sense.
Awesome. And I'm trying right now to add it to my garden. We have a problem on the screen here, but that's from the notifications that I got, as I told you guys in the beginning. It just has a couple issues with notifications because I didn't grant it access. It didn't ask me to grant access, but that's something we can fix pretty easily. And currently we're waiting for the AI to finish this prompt, and afterwards I think we can maybe finish this call, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, once it finishes this and registers, where will you see you'll see in the application? I think the thing that would feel so gratifying to me is to see in the application your uploaded photo of your plant and the recommendations that go along with it.
Well, that's something we can probably try and do our best. But in the meantime, let's scan the other plant that I have, because I did tell you guys I had 2 plants.
Yeah, you have 2 plants. One of them
So
has a
it's
problem you don't know, right?
it's a zebra plant, and it's
Okay, this
it's
one.
like the
Mhm.
succulent. I showed you guys this one.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture of it. It's so easy to use this app. I mean, I love it so much. I think I'll use this pretty much like whenever I get the chance, just to
And
get more.
if you, as I mentioned, if you are a registered affiliate, you will get this app delivered to you in your email. And going forward, the applications that we create, you will get copies of if you join our calls. And that means that you can take them immediately and customize them for your own use. Let me tell you, your mother and or grandmother or your brother will love this app. Look at that. It said it, zebra plant.
Zebra plant. Yep.
I want to do
And
this. Honestly, I want to do this for an indoor vegetable garden. That's what I want to do.
but
I'm serious.
don't you know what kind of vegetables you have?
Yeah, like the small peppers and the small tomatoes and like
Oh,
herbs like basil and mint.
oh, like when. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
I was thinking about the fact that you didn't recognize them, but no, we actually need to know when to water them.
right?
I was just not thinking it clearly. But yeah, that's a great use case of this app, honestly.
Right? You could actually, that makes like a good gift. You could give like pots and seeds or the little starters as well as the application. Like, here, this is I'm not just turning you loose and saying do your best.
Actually, in our culture, we do have for Easter. Sometimes people put in a bowl. They put like grains of wheat,
Okay.
and they start watering it, and it starts growing like a really nice field, basically in a
Ah.
bowl.
Wait, it
And
starts to grow what?
it starts growing like lawn, basically,
Oh,
like lawn grass.
like
It
grass.
just grows really great. It's such nice
Nice.
grass.
I've never heard of this. That's so
But
cool.
sometimes people use different types of plants, and it's kind of difficult to tell what it is
Uh-huh.
once it starts to grow
So,
green.
so now you can go around.
I can definitely tell now.
You can tell.
Okay, let's see what issue we have. We're kind of running into a couple issues here. I'm not sure why, but yeah. If it doesn't really work after this, I'll spend a couple minutes, minutes, so we can fix this after the stream is ended, so we can send it a proper working example to people.
Example. Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we're not gonna leave you guys. Oh, here we have a comment.
Bonsai.
Yeah.
Yes, I love. It's so funny that you mentioned that I was watching somebody actually sent me this man who I forget how he came up with the idea initially, but he was like, I think there may be a market for dirt. And so he got dirt, literally dirt, delivered to his house, and he got packages that were like, maybe this big. And he individually packaged these different dirts and like titled it different things, like bonsai dirt, orchid dirt, whatever. And it's like a multi-million-dollar business from packaging bonsai dirt. So it's really
It's not even different, is it?
well, I don't want to speak bad of him. Maybe he added additional things, to the dirt to make it, better to nourish the bonsai or the orchid or whatever. But it's funny that you say that.
I do actually know about orchids. They do use a different type of soil.
They do.
Yeah,
They need different nutrients. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he probably enhanced the dirt for the different types that he was selling. But that's funny. I want to create. Joby says, I want to create an app that when opened, it will deposit $1,000 into my bank account. Let's go, Biela. Joby, why stop at 1,000?
Let's do 1,000,000 while we're at it.
Let's go, Biela. Listen, I mean, don't governments around the world do that? And maybe that's a different show. But
Perhaps.
I think we are. I think we are in that age where you can just generate some stuff in the digital space and shift it around. Good. Glad you enjoyed my joke, not joke. It's so funny. How is it going? So you guys, listen, thank you so much for coming. We probably will end here shortly, but what you can expect to see in your inbox is this application, and it will be complete and tidied up and ready to go. Meaning that you can now. I guess one of the questions though, is you made it for Android, but what if I have an Apple? Because I certainly don't have an Android. Will I be able to use this application?
You will, certainly. I did mention Android, but it's more of like a suggestion. It's not set in stone, let's say.
Okay.
It's basically, you'll be able to use it on both iOS or Android because it uses the same underlying framework underneath.
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone that's in this chat, on this live stream will be able to.
Well, listen, I will be happy to tell about my plant, and in our calls next week.
You should have tested it.
Well, I know I was waiting, but I have an Apple, so see, I'm learning even as we go. I don't have Android, but no, it's okay because ... to be continued. Because in our calls next week, this is the application that I'm going to use to demonstrate Biela to our affiliate team, and as we're in our call. So I'm going to share this with them and allow them to even scan some plants and see. I really like this, you guys. This actually has so many use cases. I talked specifically about, if you want to track your food, or if you want to use it out in the world to look at information, right? Maybe you like cars. You're like, I want to create a application where I can scan cars and find out which cars they are. Whatever it is. The summertime is here. Kids are at home kind of doing whatever they do. I encourage you to even take things like this and challenge them to make productive applications, because this is going to truly prepare them for success in the future. But yeah, how are we doing? What's this?
I gave it another quick prompt, but I'm not sure we can finish this right now on the live stream. But of course, we'll send it afterwards, fully built and fully ready to go.
Fully built and fully. You guys you were able to see it working on Theo's.
The main problem that we're currently facing right now is the Supabase database. It's actually refusing to let me store the actual images on the Supabase. I'm just being transparent right now. I'm having a couple issues with that.
I wonder if it's because you need to upgrade your subscription.
But the AI, here I got the new that just cuts off my camera. Okay, let me show you guys. So I got the implementation. So here I have the image of the plant. Okay. And I got a couple more informations here. This wasn't here before, and I'm going to read it to you guys because it's kind of difficult to see.
More recommendation.
So, current condition, healthy. The plant appears healthy with good coloration and typical rosette formation. The leaves show normal white striping patterns and appear firm and upright. So it does say it's fine, but I don't think I took that great of a picture. Let me take a picture of the wilting flowers. Let's see. Something more green with some more brown. So I'll take a couple more pictures of that.
So that actually might be a nice modification, is to allow for maybe like 3 or 4 photos.
Yeah, that would be a good one. But we don't have time for that right now. Let me just wait for the analyzing to finish, and then we can and the stream. Okay, here. So it gives me current condition needs attention, as you guys can see.
Needs attention.
Needs
Oh,
attention. It's a needy plant, this one.
that's what I was thinking.
So the plant shows concerning signs with several brown dried leaf tips and what appears to be some browning at the base of the older leaves, suggesting possible overwatering or water quality issues. See?
Or water
So-
quality. Wow, your plant needs filtered water.
Come on.
It needs spring water.
They don't get that. They get rain. Come on now. Maybe, I mean, it could be the, they put like.
Well, no, sometimes like, oh, you didn't realize it, but maybe there's like extra iron or extra lead or something.
Yeah,
like
they do put like, I think it's like chlorine in water to
yes,
to like
very true.
clean it.
Well,
so-
and then also if you live in certain cities in the United States, they just put actual bad stuff in the water. But again, that's another show.
The plant could be telling you something that you don't even know.
Something
just
about your local
poisoning it.
water facilities.
Yeah, so what we noticed, brown dried leaf tips on multiple leaves, moderate. That's moderate action. Browning at the base of some older leaves. Recommended action, switch to filtered distilled or rainwater instead of tap water.
Listen. This is a
Brown leaf tips often indicate sensitivity to fluoride, chlorine, or salts in tap water. That's something I didn't even know,
Wow.
right? Like,
Wow.
reduce watering frequency and ensure soil dries completely between waterings. Browning at leaf bases can indicate early signs of overwatering stress.
Yeah.
Check that the pot has drainage holes and soil drains freely. Well, this one doesn't. This one is a stone
Yeah.
pot, so
Solid
it doesn't have
pot.
any drainage.
Look at that.
That might actually be a problem.
Yeah. True.
Trim off the brown leaf tips with clean scissors for aesthetic improvement. Removes damaged tissue and improves plant appearance, though not essential for health. So
Oh,
That's-
Carly, thank you. This is amazing. I'm so glad that you enjoy that. Thank you for comments. Drop any comments, you guys. Do you guys like this? Isn't this so cool? And
this is amazing.
once you see it implemented, right, and you start kind of thinking through the different ways that this could be used, right? Because this is just pulling information right from chat, right? Or right from whatever AI engine that you're using, but it's just framing it, giving it a nice context and frame for what am I looking at? And then what information do you want to get back from chat based on the images that you upload? Thank you
I
for
think
that.
I managed to make it work. So it says here, added to your garden. We scheduled, I mean, you can't really see, but I'm not going to disable my screen again.
Okay.
We scheduled a watering reminder every 14 days. And I click great, and it's right in my homepage here. Let's see if we can
Nice.
see it. Can we see it in here? Maybe if I refresh this, or do I have to show it from my? Yeah, there we go. I got it.
You're not sharing. Hold on, let me share your screen. Adding.
Ah,
Oh, look at that.
there it is. It's right in my
There
home.
is our zebra plant.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is the
issues.
image.
It's got issues, and it needs filtered water. It needs
Yep,
you.
this is what I was talking about, guys. Right? Like, this is so awesome.
Awesome. That's awesome. I love it.
Temperature and humidity. It's gonna get really. I mean, it's already really hot in Europe. I don't think I need to keep it at a lower temperature. Maybe I should put it in the fridge. I'm joking. Common issues: root rot, leaf burn. Pro tips: pet and child safety. Yeah, repeating watering reminder is active. Okay, so we can mark as watered. I'm not sure what that does.
Oh no, but that's great. That's actually a great feature because sometimes you don't water it on the 14th day. Sometimes you're like, I'm going to be away for the weekend.
Yeah.
Let me water it now. And so then that way it will remind you, it'll update that schedule.
I'm guessing when you click on the mark as watered, or when you click on the water icon here, it's gonna reset the timer basically.
Yeah.
But I can't really tell that because I just added it, so it's not really visible. But this is how it works. I'm glad we actually got it finished by the end of the stream, and I'm really happy that it works. So now we can just send it to you guys in an email and let you guys play with it a little bit.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sitting with us. Thank you for the comments. Love building with you guys. We have next week, we do have if you're an affiliate, registered affiliate, we have a Monday evening call. We have a Monday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Time zones are difficult, Sarah.
We have a Wednesday call at 12 p.m. Eastern, which will get into more product demonstration as well as how you can generate income through affiliate-based sales or referrals. And then again, next week, we have our build call that will happen this same time, same place. And then next week, Friday, a special call with our founder, and we have the development roadmap. Theo's going to be doing a demonstration of a really, really amazing feature. Can I say it? Can I say? It's like,
No.
I know, don't do that. Don't do that. It's going to make your access to AI tools seamless. Let's just say that. And so you don't want to miss that.
Just know that when you said that, can I say it? Can I say it? I know they're screaming into.
No, don't, Sarah. Don't do it.
Okay. Okay.
But yes, definitely, this is going to be available for you to sign up and get the link for that call through your affiliate dashboard. So go ahead and do that. And Kyle said, no. Make the quality choice. Thank you, guys. You will receive an email with this application. We hope that you use it, that you experiment with it, that you give it to a friend. And then, yeah, he said, Sarah, tell me in LinkedIn. Got you. I got you. I'm just showing you. Hilarious. What if I'm like dropping hints? But no, thank you guys so much for coming. We enjoy this time, and we will see you next week. Have a great weekend.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.